isn't what I wanted. They're just gonna follow me around. Where did I see that retainer wall?
Stay dry.
That's already done gone. Scuppers. Yeah, the rails were, they'd put new rails on the other one. But there it is right there, it's 2 foot. So my guesstimation was close. You see the gauge on the side? Two foot of water. But put yourself out there and you can't stand up. The force of the water, you can't imagine it. Unless you're maybe a catfish guy that dives for catfish, you know, that channel. They bring up those big catfish, they stick their arms in those holes. You can't realize the force of this water. Just stepping in still water, the pressure itself starts squeezing your legs. It's crazy. But wow, this was literally bone dry 2 days ago. I would go down there and get a closer look. I think I could be safe. Yeah, it's a little muddy. Stay to the left. I'll be all right. Look at that. Look at that. Like cactus in the. Well, it's a good thing. Good thing I'm wearing my boots, huh? That's how dry this place is. I mean, everything's just burned up. I'm staying to the left of that edge. Glad they redid these. But this is that riprap that failed over there. Ooh, this is soft. This is soft. I had to wait till the EMS guy left before I could do this. He wouldn't let me do this, I guarantee it. I wanted to get a closer look at this. You got 2 points. 1, 2. Yeah. You got 2 coming in. Golly. Look at that. That's not very high. But I guarantee you could not walk across that. I guarantee it. It'd sweep you out. Water is so unpredictable, and I don't know the word I'm looking for. You just can't realize the power that's going on right now. But man, it would be fun on a raft. Or even an inner tube. It's got me jonesing to be 20 years old again. But this is riprap, and this is what failed over there. You can see all the way down. I don't know, just something I don't get to see very often, especially in this drought that we've been in. We actually have some water finally. Of course, it's all running right off the top of the ground. But the system's staying around for a while, so things will start greening up a little bit before winter sets in. And let's get a better view of under the bridge. But yeah, that entire I think there's a section about from this tree all the way to the bridge. It just washed out into the slurry. This is a drainage culvert or water slurry for the city. Without it, there'd be a few more homes flooded right now. And seems like we ought to be able to collect this water and do something with it. A lot of water going to waste. Just run it through a filtering system and boom, Bob's your uncle. Except mine was named Gary. I don't know if that's a Canadian saying or if that's an Australian saying, because I've heard Australians say it too. Whose saying is that? Bob's your uncle. Of course, the show What About Bob, I think that's where I might have first heard it. Just and using water to power to create electricity for the hydraulics, and because it's liquid, it's hydraulics. I'm paraphrasing and I'm not spot on the money, but I'm close because I deal with retaining walls. The hydrostatic pressure that hydraulic is creating is something you cannot imagine until you make the mistake of thinking that you could actually walk across it. Of course, driving a car weighs a little bit more, so that other one up there, you probably could cross it with a car and be all right, just going slow. Cars weighing average of 3,000 pounds, but don't even think you can do it on foot. And I hope the youngins will. I'm sure there's some yahoo that's, you know, if I was younger, I'd have an inner tube. I'd be tearing it up. And then trying to figure out how in the heck I was going to get out of this thing. Because I was an avid swimmer. I loved the water when I was young. And actually, my fear of heights, I only drove off the high dives. And I did back flips, front flips, twisties. It's funny because now my heart starts beating if I get up on a 2-story house. Man, that's crazy. This thing's still going. This one thing I don't like about GoPro, I can't tell when a video stops and when it starts. I wish there was some kind of indication. I'm sorry, I love water. And this water's not too dirty. Probably was when it first started raining. Who knows what kind of crap it washed down. And then where's all this crap going to? Well, there's an adventure. Alright, so where I came from, I'll go back to there, the other side of that park. What's on the other side of that park? I wish I had a waterproof iPhone. I mean, right now it's waterproof because it's in my pants. Golly. Come on, get on up here. There you go. Alright, going to back and study, see if I can find out where this is going. If I had my iPhone out, I could just GPS it and figure out where the next inlet is, or the next crossing, let me say. I don't know, I ain't got nothing going on. Alright, hang on. What was that about? Because I had this kickstand down. This thing will not run with a kickstand down. Safety feature. Okay, what we're gonna do? Nobody around. This is the kind of road, FYI, when it first starts raining, all the oil comes to the top. It is slicker than ice. Just FYI, you want to wait 15, maybe 30 minutes before you get out. Especially if it's a light rain. The longer you wait, the more traction you'll have.